Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. we got my hoop guys in here. You know them, you love them. You know what I'm saying? My man C Nice and my man DP. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? You know, I got the slow grind sound effects going on today. I got the slow grind ones. There we go. Got the slow. I had to find it. Damn shame I still don't know the buttons, but it's okay. We're gonna get there.
Who got the bird in the background?
What's up?
You got the bird in the background?
No, my
A
dog
parrot?
asking for attention.
Your dog sounds like a bird?
Sounds like a bird.
Dog toy. Squeaking the dog toy, man.
Oh, okay.
Coming in with the sound effect.
Hey man, how big is your dog now, man? How big is your dog?
125 pounds.
125.
It's otherwise called a
How many
mini
times
wolf.
you feed him? You feed him once a day or twice?
No, we feed her twice a day.
Twice a day?
Holy
Oh, it's a female?
Female, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gonna have any more?
You got papers?
Nah.
No papers?
Yeah, we got papers.
Oh, but she's fixed though?
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that.
Well, anyhow, hey, we gonna get right into it. You know, sometimes I wonder if he's a Lakers fan or is he really a Brooklyn Nets fan or is he really a
You
New
figured
York
it
Knicks
out.
fan?
You figured it out.
Because the first thing he brought up,
Figured it out.
the first thing he said, what about the back-to-back with LeBron?
You figured it
First
out.
thing he said to me, man.
See what I'm saying? I've been
Anybody
saying
that's
this
on
all
50,
year
my eyes
long.
light up. You see how my eyes looking?
Yes.
I light up when I see somebody score 50. I'm like, how they do that? Just like Kevin Durant with
In today's
Kyrie.
game,
Masterpiece.
your eyes lit up for 50 in today's game, see?
Masterpiece.
See.
That was a nice 50.
See.
That was a nice 50.
But we seen the Houston game.
Who they play again?
We seen
Who
the
they
Houston
play?
game.
Who was it? What was the name of the team they played?
Ooh.
They played the Wizards. That cat wasn't missing no shots.
How many games they won this year? 19?
I don't care how many games you won. 50 is 50. I don't care if you played against a third grade team. 50 is 50.
Hey,
That's-
man.
Really?
Hey,
Yes, I'll
Really?
get that.
I see something real
Really?
disturbing. I saw something real disturbing. Was he over there talking to Kuzma's girl? Was he over there flirting with him? Was he doing the mailman?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Fellas, cut that shit out, man. Cut
He a
that shit.
front runner. He only do stuff like that when he up and winning.
That was your former teammate.
Man, hey, dude.
That was your former teammate,
Like I
man.
said, man, suspect, bro. Suspect. This
All
cat
I
ain't doing nothing
thought
but chasing stats.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about chasing stats. You know,
Prancer is a stat filler. You know, Mr. Prancer, Dr. Prancer
Chasing stats.
is a
Don't even care about wins.
a stock filler.
He'd rather get 12, 13 assists, 22 points.
Did you see how he was acting? Did
Two,
you see-
Lose the game.
the 2 games he scored 50, they won.
Against the Wizards and who else?
In Golden State.
Yeah, well, Golden State was they was in a slump. Yeah,
Roster was not everybody in the roster.
Yeah,
was
you
playing.
sounded like what's his name right now?
look, man, dude. I mean, you act like you don't see it, okay? Certain teams you play with, like, oh, we score on them all day.
Yes.
Come on, man. Now you act like that don't happen. All of
It's
a
like how
sudden,
the
this guy
league-
scored 50.
Not
Man,
for
it's always
50,
all
though.
fabulous. Dude, how many 50-point games you done seen in your whole life?
I seen a whole lot.
Exactly. So why is this so spectacular?
No, but what I'm saying is cats don't do it in a week. They don't score 50 in a week back to back. It usually be like, hey, you scored 50, then cats don't score another 50 for a long time.
Are you
Not
kidding
the
me?
same week.
This is a Knicks fan, Bob. We talking
I
about.
know. I'm
Bernard
confused.
King,
I'm confused.
back nights.
Tell me the last
Back
time they scored-
nights, Bernard King.
Hey, sometimes I wonder was
What
he
year was
born in
that?
Ohio? I
Go
wonder
back and
was
look
he
at the
born
year.
in
What year was that?
Hey,
Hey, that's all what I'm saying. What year was that?
Then Jamal
Brother,
Crawford as a Knick
not in the same week.
in the same week.
Not in the same week. Not in the same week. Go back to
Okay,
50
month.
points in
Okay,
the same week.
Same month. Same thing. Weeks,
Okay.
days, months. Okay.
Once again, that's something that normally don't happen. I'm gonna give a man his credit. That's something
Hey.
that normally don't happen. Now
Okay,
let's
I gotta
say
ask you this question,
take a game off, come back and hit 50 in the playoffs.
You know what I mean? With a guy his stature, you mean, as Isaiah Thomas, he must be the best player to ever play the game because stats, you know what I mean, is normally the reason why people are the best player in the game. Cats don't lose the way they lose when they the best like that. Kareem ain't never lost like this, you know what I mean? At his age. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's with him. It ain't worthy.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, see, I don't get this, man. Now, you know, you definitely like LeBron, no questions, a player, no question.
Yeah,
But why don't you have any pair of his sneakers?
Hey, man, hold on a second, man.
Why don't you have
Listen,
I'm just asking. Why?
As being a sneaker connoisseur that I am, them joints is ugly.
Okay.
There's only like one pair, maybe two that I was like, okay, they kind of, you know, I could rock with them, and that's like the ones with the strap. I think the second or third year. Those was the best ones. Everything else, they really ain't floating my boat. And they look heavy. They look like construction boots. So I don't know if his foot is like a construction, boot Timberland kind of cat, but them shoes look heavy. So I ain't never owned a pair of
and that's the main reason why you have to take him off the GOAT list. The sneakers ain't selling. That's a category, brother. That's a category. That's the reason why. It's blasphemy, man.
Don't wear any of his memorabilia. Check. No, yes. You can't put him on there.
Yeah. You know, the only thing that hurt MJ. The only thing that hurt MJ, man, is his suit.
Ball bags.
Man, that's all I just want to say. Just say it. See, you know, never seen nobody really rocking them. That's one of the reasons. The Jordans, you're gonna see those rock forever.
People wear only certain ones, like the 15s.
Which one?
It's not even comparison.
They wear they kick it in or play ball in.
Play ball in.
Because ain't nobody wearing them for style, you know what I mean? Like they got no style.
I think, the Miami ones, I think they the 13s, 1 or 2. They wear those for style.
Nah, I ain't never seen
those all style.
We're splitting hairs here, people. We're splitting hairs, but honestly, I would just want the man to retire. He's done.
It's coming soon.
He should go out
it may be after this season the way they play.
Right there, Bob. That's a scoring answer, man. Come on, man. You ain't have to go that far.
Isn't it time? Isn't it time though?
Oh yeah.
It might be after.
Isn't it time? I'm just saying because
it's been his time since he always had to pair up with 2 other dudes. You know what I mean? You know, it's always been there. I mean, he is a role player. He's a role player. Only time he carried his team was when he took the Cavs to the finals to San Antonio. That's when I was kind of rolling with it. But after that,
hey, Big Z was a Hall of Famer, people.
Yes, he was.
So I'm tired of all that because you always hear, well, LeBron ain't never played with nobody. That's bullshit. People.
Shit.
That's bullshit, ladies and gentlemen.
They got a whole
list.
They got a whole list. So they said LeBron's supposed to make players better, and all of them didn't play better when they played with LeBron.
And the franchises went to hell.
You actually have to think about it. LeBron's already played with a gang of Hall of Famers and not the people you think about.
Yes. You know that. Like I said, Big Z. Big Z's a Hall of Famer.
I know, but you always think about Hall of Famers. They ain't like something like,
okay.
I know he didn't get no black coaches' jobs.
I'm talking about people already in the Hall. He played with a gang of cats that's already in the Hall.
He got been in the league 20 years.
And they get him. I'm just saying, man, that narrative has to stop, right? Well, he's never played with anybody. That narrative has to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Everywhere he's went, he's played with people, man.
Pretty much.
Everywhere. Except for, he did nothing for the black coaches. But anyhow, that's another time, another story, Seems like the black coaches, you got up out of there. But that's no place. I understand. The pivot. But yeah,
hold on. I got to interject right now.
What's up?
But for y'all two cats, supposedly with y'all team, Cleveland is playing the Bulls right now, but I ain't heard y'all saying
because Bob ain't want to say nothing. Bob ain't want to bring that up.
You know what? It's always, when the game starts out. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. You know what I mean? I don't want to check because we've been on a little losing streak. I'm trying to.
Y'all need Colin Saxon back, huh?
Nah, you don't. That's what you don't need. Let that fool go.
Yeah,
I told you go back on the tape. I told you let that cat go.
Yeah, that's trade bait right there, man.
Let that cat go. When J.R. Smith can't play with you, it was time to go. Kevin Love threw the ball away. He was pissed. That's what I do. When Kevin Love was hot, I said, "Oh no, this cat can't play."
Yeah, Kevin Love, he was very unprofessional at certain times throughout the year with Sexton on the court. I've never seen a power forward melt down like that just off the ball.
He was going through a lot of clinical issues a lot during that time too. So
yeah, he played with Colin Sexton.
You know what I mean? It was.
You played with Colin Sexton. He was pissed off. He was pissed off playing with that cat.
I play with some cats that put me in a mental state too. So I mean, I understand.
They're paid a lot of money. You have to act professionally.
Play with a couple supernovas.
Nobody wants to talk about how LeBron put him in counseling. Nobody wants to bring that up. We want to talk about sex, but it was LeBron who started him off with the counseling.
Wow, you pointing the blame, Bob?
Yeah, LeBron. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man.
I don't know how you came to that conclusion. You sound scorned again.
Come on,
Bob.
you don't remember the
That's another
come on, man.
Bob.
You don't remember?
That's not a good look, B. Not a good look, man.
No.
Let that go, bro.
Okay, we get. I forgot. We get amnesia quickly. I forgot. We get amnesia quickly. I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, don't put that on that man like that, man. Let that go.
Y'all don't remember when LeBron was sending out the text messages, even though he was sitting next to him. Y'all remember those text messages?
I remember the messages.
Okay,
I don't know that.
I mean? Come on, man. Sitting right next to him. Sitting right next to him. You know, all the forwards talk. They talk together. They watching film. Probably sit next to each other in the locker room. Probably reach out and touch him.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna send a text out, a tweet, and he's right here. Did we forget about that? I forgot. We get amnesia.
I didn't forget about that.
We get amnesia.
It was funny.
You know? Okay. Look what happened. I don't even want to go there. I don't.
I'm sure you have more.
Yes, we can keep on going. I'd say bring up Delonte West. Shuts it down.
Oh, dude. Delonte, dude.
It was downhill after that. It was downhill when he arrived.
Really?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Actual factuals.
This is mom's though. That was his mom. What they got to do?
Same last name. Same last name. Same last name. Come on.
You see Delonte trying out for the big three?
He should
probably play. He probably played pretty good in the big three. You know, he's a little popping shot shooter. You know, catch and shoot cat. So he probably played pretty good.
When has he played last?
I don't know. I'm just saying he might.
I ain't talking about like what we emotionally may feel for.
I said 3-on-3. He might play good.
He got good meds now.
You know what I mean? He might play good in 3-on-3.
He got good meds. Why not?
You want to elaborate on that, Bob?
On what?
You say you got good meds.
You got good meds now. Delonte West, he's like bipolar. He was going through mental shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, good. All right.
Triggered by LeBron, but we're not gonna go back to that. It's actual factuals. So you can't talk about the main guy in the league and think that you're gonna have a successful career in that league. It's not happening. Come on, you know how the politics go. And it was
can't be dating his mom
out of control.
And expect to, have a successful career too.
Hey, well, we witnessed that firsthand.
That's what I mean. You can't do certain things.
We witnessed that firsthand. Remember Chucky Atkins? He said, "I don't know. Kobe the fucking GM." So we witnessed that one firsthand.
That's right.
And they sent Chucky to Detroit.
Yeah.
After that,
got rid of Chucky. Dude. He was balling for them.
Look at Noah. He was rebounding, said something about LeBron and out the league. Can't get on another team.
No, he went to New York. Then he was out the league.
No, Cleveland was out the league.
He went to New York first. Then
that cat was partying, bro.
So,
he didn't even get on the court that many times in New York.
Cat was partying, dude. He was partying.
Oh man,
he's like, man, these cats ain't playing.
But I know that Does DeMar Rosen get the comeback player of the year? He has to be a candidate, right? DeMar Rosen?
Comeback.
Yeah. He was down there. He was down there. He was down there and you know,
I'm on one today, man.
He went down there. He went down there to Crazy Popovich.
You've been holding leads in your pistol, bro. You shooting.
Hey, it's makeup time, brother. It's makeup time. I didn't appreciate how the fact that you just went in on my Cavs on this game.
Hey, man, comeback player.
He went down there to Popovich. You know, I ain't a Popovich fan. I'm really not. Even though he got the most wins, I'm not a fan. He went down there, was in prison in Popovich land, goes up to Chicago balling. They had like first place. Did they have the best record in the league? Chicago?
No.
Close to it though.
We're in third place in the East.
In third place, man. They fell off. They probably gonna fall to like
but
6.
Still though.
Wayne, but 2 games behind.
Hey man.
After this win, we 1.5.
Hey man, whatever. Hey man. I think he's a candidate of comeback player of the year. Come on. He's like an MVP candidate.
He was playing in a structured environment down there in San Antonio, and now he's playing in this loosey-goosey offense, you know what I mean?
And they're winning.
You get to shoot, you know what I mean, as many times as you want to.
Oh, okay.
You know, offense.
Okay.
You've seen this with Paul George and Westbrook. Them cats are down there just shooting. Dame lit them up in the playoffs because they just out there just them two shooting.
So why didn't this happen in Popovich's prison?
Structure. Because he couldn't get them same shots. Nobody dribble up the court and shoot at the same time. That ain't happening in
Popovich's offense. Don't nobody get to shoot more than 20 shots than Tim Duncan.
That's what I'm about to say. Except for Tim.
Get to shoot 20 shots. Everybody else is like 10, 12. You know what I mean? That junk spread around. Like nobody gets more than 20 shots.
How much money you think he cost to Ginobili by coming off the bench? How much money you think Popovich made him lose?
You talking about player money? That fool got a whole lot of endorsement money over in South America.
But if he was starting, he'd make more money. He should have been starting. How is Ginobili coming off the bench, man?
Ain't nobody had no problem getting paid in San Antonio. Nobody.
So my logic
is not there. Nobody had no contractual issues.
So my logic is not there.
Except Tony Parker, his last time when he left and went to Charlotte. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute here.
Ain't nobody had no contractual problem down in San Antonio.
Wait a minute here. If Ginobili played anywhere else except for San Antonio, he would be starting. He would have started.
If Ginobili wanted to play somewhere else, he could have went somewhere else. He got paid, Bob. Hey man, I want you.
Not like he should have. Not like he should have.
I want you to reload, man, and then come back to target practice. Come back, man. You missing, bro. You missing.
No way.
You missing the mark, bro. You missing the mark, man.
No way.
You missing the mark, man.
No way. That was
how you
because I'm bringing up Popovich because he get all this praise. Hell no. Hell no. He wore a permit one time.
That fool guy.
He wore what?
All the wins.
How many years he's been in the league? 50 years? You're supposed to get all them wins. If you're in the league.
He beat somebody else who was in the league for 50 years, coaching. Don Nelson.
That was
Don Nelson was another one.
Like 25
Don Nelson was another one.
You know Don ain't have a lot of winning seasons.
And because Don was weird on not playing rookies.
Don was like, go ahead and light the guy up.
He never won a championship as a coach.
Because he's weird. Because he was weird. You play your best 5. You play your best 5, man. I don't give a damn if he's a rookie. And like LeBron, 50 years in the league. You play your best 5, man. And that just, I don't know. That just stuck me, obviously, that Ginobili was coming off the bench. Off the bench.
Hey, man, he was coming in after the first 30 seconds.
Off the bench.
Okay. One time down,
if you're playing ball, you want to be a starter, not coming off the bench. Come on, fellas. Come on. You don't want to come off the bench.
He got the same amount of shots.
Dave, so you rather come off the bench than start? No.
Same amount of shots. Same amount of time. He still averaged about 30 minutes a game.
All I know is he played a while over there, but obviously
I'm looking at this wrong. I'm looking at this completely wrong. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because
Ginobili.
yes, because you're not looking at it professionally. You're not looking at it professionally. You're looking at it emotionally.
No, I'm not. No. I'm going off numbers here. I'm going off numbers.
This is he still averages like 30-something minutes.
More. I was less points. That was less money. You know, in his contract, he had that.
He's a Hall of Famer, soon to be.
Yes, but so.
I'm still,
no, he's a Hall of Famer, man. Come on.
He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is.
Hell no. No, and no.
Kuzi was a first-time Hall of Fame on the ballot.
No, he should not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. No.
What?
No.
So it's Robert Ory?
That's emotional right there, too.
So
explain why, C.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
Explain why. Pull up his career stats.
Because he was sixth man.
Okay.
That's why. That's my point exactly.
But even him being the sixth man, you're going to tell me he's going to be the first sixth man to go in as a first ballot Hall of Fame? He's the best sixth man ever?
Do you not understand the criteria for basketball Hall of Fame?
He is not a first ballot Hall of Fame.
It's not NBA Hall of Fame.
No.
It's basketball Hall of Fame.
Is Vinnie Johnson in the Hall of Fame? First ballot microwave?
Listen.
He played in the EuroLeague before coming to the NBA.
We're not talking about the EuroLeague stuff. We're not going to throw that in there. We're not going to throw that in there. We're not throwing that in there.
You can't throw it out. But you can't throw it out either.
I don't care about all that Euro stuff. He's a great Euro player. Great player.
Yeah,
they beat the USA team, but he should not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. No, he should not. He shouldn't be.
He got rings.
You're not saying why he can't. You're not saying why he shouldn't, though.
But why is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Y'all explain that to me first.
Because he's nice and he got rings. He's nice and he got rings.
The rings is why he's in the first ballot?
That's two criteria right there.
Okay, so go ahead, DP. So I'll say he's nice and he got some rings. So you go ahead, DP. Why is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
That's my point.
For one, he was a superstar over in Spain before he came.
Nice.
We're talking about the NBA stuff. We're not talking about overseas. Go with the NBA stuff.
Dude, but look, man, we cannot X out the criteria.
A lot of NBA players didn't play overseas. What do you think they would be doing?
Who?
Exactly. So I want to know why you said.
What did you say? Well, no. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Rewind that. What did you say?
A lot of NBA players never played overseas.
They played in college. That's why. And that's why some of them made it to the Hall of Fame because of what they did in college.
Who?
There are college coaches that never coached an NBA game that is in the Hall of Fame. See?
No, I'm not talking about a coach. I'm talking about a player. Who?
Dude, I mean, okay, you're confused.
I'm just saying.
Oscar from Brazil.
Your own
right now. I'm not saying he's not a Hall of Famer, but I'm saying he's not first ballot. He's not a first ballot.
You pull up his stats.
What?
You the one in disagreement
with
no reasons why.
So why you think he's not a first?
He don't have any.
I asked y'all the question when I started this. I said,
we asked you first.
If you're saying he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but being a sixth man, so he's the best sixth man ever.
He's one of them. He's one of the best.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
He comes in instant offense and he will dunk on you.
Yeah, he get a couple times.
Didn't he win a couple six mans of the year?
Yeah. I'm sure he has. Yes. No question.
Okay.
No question.
Okay. He was on the Hall of Fame.
And so you're telling me he's the best sixth man ever?
No, we're saying he's a Hall of Famer.
He's one of them.
He's not a Hall of Famer first ballot. Because there's other six-man players. There's other six-man of the years that are better than him that are not Hall of Famers.
Is Vinnie Johnson better than him? Was Vinnie?
Hell yeah!
No way!
You out your mind! Oh, wow!
No way!
Wow!
No.
Unbelievable!
Hold on, man.
Now this is the same guy who said Bernard King. You know how old that fool was when he played, and now he's saying the Vinny microwave. Wow.
Yes. See, exactly.
It's Vinny.
So I'm gonna give you another example. I'm gonna give you another example. Six man, B. You said he's 6 man and got some rings, right? Right, 6 man and got some rings.
Yeah.
Michael Cooper.
Yeah.
But he's not first ballot.
He ain't in the
Because
Hall.
Mike he was doing some other things. I think Mike was.
Well, hold on. And Mike got 5 rings. You know what I mean? So hold on. And
hold on.
Let me hold on. Let me preface this. Mike was the original cat. They was like, hey man, you got Larry Bird by yourself. You got Michael Jordan by yourself. He was the original cat that used to send over there to go get that cat that get bucket by himself.
So you telling me you would take Michael Cooper over Ginobili?
Hell yeah, I'm taking Mike over there. Did you just not hear what I said? The original cat. Hey, you go get this fool and lock him up. The original cat. Go lock this fool up over here. We ain't gonna give you no help.
So do you think Michael Cooper's stats is better than Ginobili?
Nope.
What you said, rings, right?
Nope.
6 man of the year. What he said. That's what he said. I'm just giving you what he said.
Answer one question.
Benny Johnson. Yes, Benny Johnson. I know it is.
We've asked you 3 questions and you
have I said Benny Johnson, yes. Michael Cooper, yes. He's better than that.
Wow. No.
Yes. We ain't say your emotional opinion.
Yes.
We can't deflect your emotional
It's the eye test. Y'all can't. So you telling me Ginobili in his prime playing against Michael Cooper in his prime, you think Ginobili gonna do something?
Yep.
Y'all smoking. I done seen Michael Cooper hold Michael Jordan to 9 points. Enough said. We ain't talking no more. Done. It's a wrap.
One time.
9. You move, I move. You move, I move. You move, I move.
One time. Just once. Just one time. Yeah. Done. I ain't. So Ginobili, he first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's switch it up. He first ballot Hall of Famer. But your guy, B, Tim Hardaway Jr. He gonna get in first ballot in front of Tim Hardaway Jr. to cross over the Texas 2-step. People like Tim Hardaway. Man. Tim Hardaway, he's first ballot, no question for me. No question.
I'm not saying he's first ballot, but I just believe Ginobili should not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer, but not a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying out of there. It's kind of like,
well, again, I think that's just emotional. That's just.
So is Jamal Crawford?
That's just emotional.
Jamal Crawford first time Hall of Fame?
No, but he should be in the Hall of Fame.
You say
he should be in the Hall of Fame.
He's not a first ballot. You don't think?
No, but he's gonna be. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Same thing with Lou Williams. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think they get in on the first jump. Michael Cooper is 6 man. Deathless Strip didn't get in the first jump, and that goes to your point, DP. Oh, he played overseas. He played in all them. He was killing over there.
He wasn't no
first ballot. Deathless Strip. Go look at his numbers. Ginobili numbers don't compare with Def Left. They don't compare with Def Left.
And they don't have rings.
They don't. They don't compare with
Detlef doesn't have rings.
His name is Detlef.
So Bonus wasn't the first ballot Hall of Famer. The most historical person.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
I'm just saying it doesn't compare.
But hey, I bet you Ginobili gets in.
No, I'm not saying he does. I'm saying he should get in, but he shouldn't get in. He shouldn't be no first ballot Hall of Famer. He's
going to do it.
Okay, I just sent y'all a little thing.
He averaged 13 points a game.
Who?
Ginobili.
And how many seasons?
Ooh.
And how many minutes a game was he playing? Because we know he was coming in 30 seconds into the game.
16 seasons.
And how many minutes did he average?
He averaged 25 minutes a game.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's
just NBA.
25 minutes a game. He should have been playing more than 25 minutes a game.
I agree with that.
On that San Antonio teams, on all those San Antonio teams. Come on. I'm not a big fan.
But he's got 1, 2,
so Mark McGuire,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7 international seasons. Where he averaged 17 points a game.
Dude, listen. We ain't talking about that international stuff. I don't know who the hell he playing over there. He could be playing somebody grandma. I don't know who he's playing over there. I didn't see
Luka played over there before he got over.
Okay. Johnson Petrovic played over there.
Exactly.
Ben McDiambo played over there.
Yeah. It's not a slouch league. It's not a slouch league. It's not.
He's got gold.
Hold on. Antetokounmpo got brothers, right? Antetokounmpo got some brothers, right? Yeah. You seen them play?
They're on the roster. all the Berry brothers could play. They were in the league. All the Berries.
Hey.
The Lopez twins.
Scooter didn't make it though.
Didn't make it. Scooter went to California college. So Scooter's been in there for college stuff, right? The way y'all saying.
No.
Oh, you're terrible with it.
You're there for college stuff.
You're terrible with it, man.
Basketball Hall of Fame. It ain't the NBA. It ain't the NBA. According to y'all.
No, it's according to the Hall of Fame.
I don't understand why you hate on Ginobili like that.
I'm just saying he shouldn't be first ballot. That's all I'm saying. He shouldn't be first ballot. Should he get in yet?
You took Michael Cooper over Ginobili.
Hell yeah. Tony Kukoc didn't get in first ballot. He just got in. Come on, y'all.
I don't know the first ballot stuff, man. I don't know they really do that with the NBA like they do.
First year being on the nomination.
Yeah.
First year being on the nomination, dude.
They keep that junk behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
First year being on the nomination. They show you the list every year, and then they go down to who makes the little final stuff, dude. I was like,
my money's on Ginobili.
Yeah, all day.
Yes. 25 minutes out there killing cat.
They got him as the face of the little thing that's coming. It's just like, what the hell?
My point exactly. I don't know what you watching. Dude. I don't know what you watching. See,
I'm watching basketball, and I know
you just don't like certain dudes, and you just own them no matter what they do.
I like Ginobili, but he just your face. So you telling me he the face above Tim Hardaway Jr.?
How many points a game?
No. 8 points a game.
How many points?
8.
No, it's not the face over Tim Hardaway Jr. Dude.
8 points. Michael Cooper.
8 points.
8 points a game.
He was the original stopper.
In 27.
Go get Dr. J by yourself, fool.
27.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. There's no comparison. Go handle Dr. J.
He only averaged a bucket a quarter, Dave.
Go handle Dale. You ain't watching basketball. You don't know that. You ain't watching motion.
It's like
if you don't know that, you ain't watching basketball. That's all I'm saying. All these conversations is over. You ain't watching.
Are we talking about defensive player of the year?
Every time C-Nice going to his own little utopia, you know what I'm saying? We need to put that little film over his little section.
Like I said, y'all not watching basketball. Y'all not watching basketball.
Are we talking about defensive player of the year or six man?
I'm talking about Hall of Fame. You gonna hold Dr. J.
250-point games?
Go hold Dr. J.
Next time you gonna see that. And this man, the guy.
Hold Dr. J, dude.
Hey,
come on, man. Ain't nobody helping you. You got him yourself. Come on, man. Get up out of here with that. That cat Hall of Fame, dude.
Yeah, that points that straight goes to his point efficiency right there because he's concentrating on defense.
I mean, listen. After Coop left, the Lakers never won.
He picked.
That's all I'm gonna say. After Coop left, they never won. Think about that. Yeah, they never won after he left.
Kareem.
That's all I'm saying.
You can have that one
too, right?
You can have that one.
You've got Kareem left too. Kareem retired.
You can have that battle yourself on that.
Yeah, I know, right? That film. We need that film.
Never won. After that cat wasn't there.
You won that battle, guys.
Ask Isaiah. Why you think Isaiah could play?
Isaiah's
still mad at Mike. I ain't mad at him. No.
Like he said, he didn't meet the criteria. I thought I should have been on the Olympics, is what he said. I checked all his boxes. You know what I mean? They just didn't want to be on the team. You hear the latest what Isaiah said. He said, look, man, Mike can't beat Larry Bird, Magic, and all that. I did. He like, man, he said, you didn't do all that. He said, I did. I beat all them. You know what I mean? He said Kareem every time. You know what I'm saying?
He was telling the truth. You got the numbers to back it up. Cats act like he didn't have a winning record against that cat. He did.
Let it go.
He got to win a record against that cat.
Everybody likes MJ
I
better
understand
than
you a
him.
Mike fan, but just because he won after the first 7 years, he used to get his ass kicked. And that's just reality. He used to get his ass kicked. That man used to kick his ass. So, I mean, that's the truth. That's the fact.
But you call that a victory when you just clearly say, you know what? We're not going to use basketball rules to defend this dude.
Hey, all I'm saying is when you go back on the head-to-head, he's ahead. You can't say nothing because that man he got the most wins against your guy. You know what I mean? He knew. You know what I mean?
Isaiah shouldn't have ducked him.
About that.
But when they got their win, why be salty about it? At some point,
because we know why he went on the dream team. He's mad about being on the dream team.
All he had to do was
that's why.
He shouldn't have been.
I mean, it ain't rocket science.
All he had to do was just dap him up on the loss. That was his fault.
You didn't have to dap him up on the loss.
Yeah, it was because look what happened. That's exactly why he didn't get on the team. That's exactly why.
It was more.
But that was icing on the cake. That was icing on the cake, man.
But the loss. Here's the crazy thing about that. If you go and watch that freaking Bad Boy documentary, that whole dapping up thing was some BS. Because when they lost to the Celtics, they didn't dap their fools up either. They never dap nobody up.
It was the Celtics. You know, that was a Euro team. That was a Euro-American team. The Bulls was an Afro-American team. You know that.
Man, they didn't dap them cats up. You know what I mean? They said they never dapped anybody up when they lost.
So that's what happened.
I don't buy in on
the media wasn't following the Detroit Pistons like that. The media was on Mike. So, yeah, it got blown out. Like, hey, man.
All you had to do was dap him up.
Nah, man. It was like I said, they weren't dapping nobody up though when they lost. That's why I like.
And that's the reason why he was off.
There's no reason for Isaiah to be salty. You beat him, so why keep trying to be salty?
Man, that cat wanted to be on that move.
He's only hurting himself.
Exactly.
Mike ain't even acknowledging that cat. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I like it. Keep on talking about it. He used to whip his ass. I mean, he ain't lying, so you can't be mad. He ain't telling no lies.
Used to whoop you. You know, he used to whoop y'all too, but he's like, ooh, keep on talking. You know what I mean?
Hey, he ain't telling nobody.
Niggas get past nobody.
He ain't telling nobody. So Mike got everybody food sipping on the potion, but everybody forget them prior years. He was whipping that ass, and that's what was going on. That's exactly, yeah. You got that amnesia. The first 7 years, that amnesia, right?
25 points against them, though. He still averaged 25 against them, though.
Hey, Isaiah was whooping that ass. It's documented. That's all it is.
25 again.
You know what I mean? It's documented. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know he likes that.
Let that man have his piece. You know what I mean?
But that's what we're trying to say.
Why? Bring it up.
He the one that don't want no peace. You come on, man. Get your words right, bro.
Let that man have it. He can say whatever he want to say. As long as he's telling the truth. As long as he's telling the truth, that's all that matters. He's telling the truth. So he can say what he wants. He's telling the truth.
Now, we all know Zeke don't really tell the truth.
He doesn't.
Okay, you know.
Ain't no need to bring that up.
I'm not. All I'm saying is we know.
He just questioning your words, what you just said.
Hey, he's telling the truth about basketball. How about that?
Okay.
He's telling the truth about basketball.
Do we need to go back on when he was owning the CBA?
You know what I mean? He's telling the truth about basketball.
We can go back all the way back. You want to talk about the truth. CBA. You want to talk about when he was in Toronto too, right?
He's telling the truth about basketball.
What about Nick Land? What happened when he was there too?
Hey.
Come on, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Marbury. That's what happened when he was there.
I'm talking about the front office. I'm talking about the front office.
I don't care about the front office. What I've been telling you for years, they don't play.
I'm talking about what Isaiah did. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I don't care what he did up there. It ain't got nothing to do.
Controversy everywhere he go. Controversy everywhere he go.
Hey.
And where is he from?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as you tell the truth.
Hey, all I'm saying is this. Ain't nobody still going to DePaul. Ain't nobody still going.
It makes no sense.
Hey, one of the Liberties is going there. Marcus Liberty, I think his little nephew or something is at
Okay.
Hey,
why haven't they got Rod Strickland that job? Not saying I want the other coach out, but that'd be prime. Rod Strickland back at DePaul.
Rod coaching somewhere else with somebody else. He like an assistant somewhere.
But that
He's in Kentucky.
Well,
No,
he was in
ain't
Kentucky.
he was.
Yeah,
but he ain't over there no
he
more.
ain't with them. But still, it's like that would be.
Because that's why all the guards is going over there. All them guards is Rod had them the 1 year tutelage.
You know, that's something I just some things. It's like that has to be clicking. You know what I mean? DePaul basketball has to be. They got nice arena now. You know, the arena's nice.
I mean, nice facility. Nice
yeah,
facility.
it's
The
like
whole school is decked out.
Because is that downtown?
Downtown, and they got multiple locations too.
Yeah, because the prior arena was far. Is that right?
It was like out in Rosemont.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, not far.
Rosemont.
Rosemont, Illinois. It's only like maybe 15, 20 minutes out from downtown Chicago, so it wasn't far.
Yeah. But that's one thing, man, that always sticks with me. Because every time, I just think of Dallas Comedies and the boys back there, the Blue Devils. You know what I mean? Just reminisce, man, because we used to get, WGN. And I just remember Chicago had the round glass backboards. That's why I was like, that shit's crazy. Not the square glass, but they had the round ones. I said, Chicago, something else. And watching the City League highlights. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I used to love watching that shit growing up younger. Like, oh, shit. But anyhow, shout out to the Big Ten country. I'm a Buckeye, but I still love the basketball. That big old brother they got down there down low.
Clayburn.
Yeah, I can't wait. He gonna be in the league.
Hey,
big old
that Puerto Rican guard, nice too.
Little cat.
Yeah, I was checking him out. Always
little hesitation guard. He played last year, right? The guard from last year.
Yeah.
That cat got a nice game. He from I think he's from New York. That cat from New York. So I was like, yeah, he got a nice little hesitation game.
Wondering about that. Shit, bring in even Tim Hardaway, somebody there for the ball. Something. Was Timmy's still coaching, right? Is Hardaway still coaching or no?
I don't think he was ever coaching.
I thought
he used to be with Miami.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I thought it was Dallas.
Who I just seen on the bench, man? I seen on Miami's bench. I think Caron Butler. I think I seen him.
Caron
on
Miami. He and Miami coaching staff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. So, hey, we're going to switch it up to some football, soccer. Shout out to my man, Ronaldo.
Why you got to bring that up? Why you got to bring that up, dude?
Because he's an all-time scorer now. He did a hat trick today. He's an all-time scorer.
Okay, I know, but why you got to bring all that? We don't need to talk about soccer like that. All we want is, you know what I mean? Why you?
I'm still going off the Bulls.
Okay.
Bulls and Cavs comment you said earlier.
Shoot shots.
So even though, ladies and gentlemen, Dave just saying that because Manchester United handled Tottenham today. They handled them hot Spurs today. But anyway, Ronaldo, 807 goals, all-time leader now. So shout out to Ronaldo, man. You know what I mean? That's crazy shit, man. Like he's still performing at a high rate level, like we were talking.
A lot of time off. You know what I mean? With the injury, so got the fresh legs.
Yeah. So guess he went over to his homeland. I don't know. Got some treatment, and he come back getting a hat trick. So shout out to Ronaldo because I'm trying to avoid what my Chelsea's going through right now. We don't know what's going on. My man got shanked. He got sanctioned. You might as well say he got shanked. You might as well say he got shanked. He got sanctioned. Like, oh shit, money's frozen. What I'm going to do now? I'm sure he has some cash on deck. That's why he keeps moving.
They were saying some American billionaire wants to buy the Chelsea.
Yeah, they said the Jets and your boy, the Jets owner, and also Sacramento Kings owner.
Sacramento Kings owner. Yeah. Indian dude. Yeah,
we don't want them. They're terrible organizations over here. Your boy was at the game, though. He watched Ronaldo. Tom Brady was at the game watching it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was there watching it. Took a little,
I wouldn't want the owner of Sacramento owning my team either.
No, or the Jets.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
No. So we're going to see. We're going to see. A lot of billionaires running around there.
What's going on back there? Sounds like child abuse.
Damn.
It's called black on black crime.
Yeah, so my Chelsea, I don't know, man. We're we've been winning, you know what I mean? We in Champions League. We won some trophies this year. But it's like new owners is gonna be interesting. See how we spend the money. So I hope we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. They're gonna leave it in good hands. But there's gonna be definitely a lot of changes. So it's gonna be interesting. We're still fighting for the title race. I think we're out of it. But we're definitely gonna play Champion League football because I think we're sitting in third. Tight race, but yeah. Our owner, he has to sell it. Got sanctioned by the United, by the UK government. And what kills me is like they knew all this when he bought the team. So where they getting the pressure from? Because some of the sponsors then left us too. Our jersey sponsor, they left.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah. So
I mean, some of the players don't even want to play. From what I'm hearing now too. You know, it's all bad. Any ties to Russia, Cass is cutting off. So that the cancer culture is like killing a lot of this stuff, man, because of that.
Yeah. So is this a little bit of both? I brought this on my last podcast. So what's going on in Russia? How everybody's sanctioning them, cutting them off, whatnot. So is this kind of a mixture of racism and bigotry? What do y'all think about that? Because, like, for instance, I just seen on some multiple reports how everybody's getting their accounts frozen. So Russians spread out everywhere. They had a section talk about some people, Russians in like Taiwan or something. They're stuck because their funds, their cards, they can't get access to the bank, so they're like stuck over there.
I mean, it's one of those things. Those sanctions hit everything that's financial, right? So initially, you kind of in a bad predicament at the end of the day because they know Putin, he has nothing in his name. He only owns a house and like a car, and the car is like super old. So they know he got like little people, hiding all his dough. Yeah. So they got to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you know the funny part, this oligarch stuff. I can't oligarch, however you pronounce it, right? Yeah, that was a new word, man. I thought it was a family name. I was like, who the hell is the oligarch? I like where they crest at. You know what I mean?
Are they the ones with the hobo heroin? Are they the ones who make the Oxycontin?
He said, wait till they go out to Russian oligarchs. I was like, who's these cats? You know what I'm saying? I had no idea.
Yeah, man. So you see cats, bars and shit, pouring the Russian liquor down the drains and shit. And my story's like, we don't make our vodka in Russia.
I know, right?
We don't do that. Hold up. We don't do that
here in the United States.
Hey. So the Russian people are held at, I want to call it default then, right?
Well,
I mean,
here's my thing. As long as
protest, you're going to jail.
Yeah, but hey, you saw the footage of them cats fighting police, right?
15 years they're gonna put you in. You know what I mean? For protesting.
Hey, but you guys. Now I learned something by watching a couple of these little videos of these cats out there fighting the police. First of all, the police ain't just gonna turn around and shoot you right off top of the scene because cats was throwing blows because they weren't
on
trying
camera
to
though. What about off?
Well, I don't know how that worked over there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, cats was throwing blows, but they did have the billy clubs on there. The billy clubs was in full effect. You know what I mean? Because a couple cats got a couple good ones in, but then comes the billy clubs from the behind on the legs, and it's a wrap. But at the end of the day, what if the war ended tomorrow? Say hypothetically. We gonna turn all that shit back on?
No.
So they debt, they don't gotta pay it back. Everybody that got
the visas.
All the visas and all that.
What do we have to do?
Just poof.
No, it don't go back because now they classify him as a war criminal.
But I'm just saying, if you are Russian and got debt,
just get wiped out.
So that means they can just wipe out everybody else stuff then.
They have the freedom to do it. Ain't that crazy?
I mean, because I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting there like, okay, you're trying to get him, but you're cutting off everybody's stuff. So it's like, wait a minute. are you supposed to pay the bill, but you can't go to the bank to get no money out? Like,
Can't get no
how
money.
is that all that stuff supposed to work? Like, why are you supposed to pay for it?
But just think, they ruble is, like I said, is pittance, right? So even their own internal money is not enough to pay for their bills.
Yeah.
So the companies that's functioning in there, they can't even function.
So when they put it on hold, because they're gonna come back.
What if somebody in his oligarchs or whatever end up killing him? Because that's pretty much the way they've set it up, where somebody close to him is going to have to do this. You know what I mean? The way I look at it.
He's like one of the richest men in the world, man.
I know. And if you're saying that everything is not in his name, that fool's smarter than everybody think. Because it's like he can set this up for a while. If ain't nothing in his name, and he got all this money.
That's what your boy doing a little bit. Your boy Trumpy. He don't have really a lot of stuff in his name and stuff. Like he's never I don't think he doesn't even have like a email account and shit like that. You know, untraceable shit. You know.
So he off the grid for real.
No, he ain't off the grid. Off the grid. A lot of this stuff is through corporations. So there's a trace that goes back to him. Whereas we don't know what Russia is. That fool own the whole country. You know what I'm saying? little different. You know what I mean? He makes the rules up as he goes along. That fool arrested one of his top generals because he's saying he's been a little bit too nice to the Ukrainians.
Oh,
probably. You know what I mean? Prolonging the war longer than what it should be. Being sympathetic, overly sympathetic.
Hey.
Well, he thought the war was gonna be quick.
I did too. I gave it a week.
Damn.
I thought it was going to be about a week too, but then I saw a guy on one of these news channels that was he led one of the operations in Baghdad, I believe it was, and he was saying that they had to remove 5,000 people out of Iraq, and he said basically Iraq had people all over the grid in their region, but you could get in and get out and move around. But he said to remove 5,000 people, he said it took them 9 months to do that. He was like, man, in Ukraine, based off of the number of people that they have and the way the city is set up, the military will never know when they about to get ambushed or when something's going to happen with the Molotov cocktails. He said this could go for a long, long, long time based off of the way the terrain is.
That ain't doing no damage.
No, I'm just saying. No, but he's saying the way the terrain is, because it's a city. It's not a battlefield per se.
Well, I know, but that's why they're using missiles. They knocking a lot of them, buildings down. Cass is hiding, and up there so they can, shoot them down with the little rocket thing, rocket launcher. They knocking all that junk out the way, knocking down hospitals. They don't care. You know what I mean?
Hell no, they don't care. They're like,
they don't care at all.
I don't feel fear. But hey, man, you there at this point? Most people that's there know they was there. They're gonna be fighting, or they just couldn't leave. The way I look at it.
But dig it though, man. I mean, it's a crazy scenario. You hear about all these people trying to get out. You know what I mean?
Already 2.5 million left.
Only 2.5 million left
so far.
I thought it was only 2.5 million that got out.
Well, that's what I mean. As far as that left, the refugees that left.
Half of those were kids.
Okay, they left. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of people still there, seemingly almost like sitting there like, oh, ain't no hurricane coming. You know what I mean? We got all alarms coming, but we still don't think it's coming.
No horses, no whips.
Yeah,
no
right.
Horses, no whips at the borders either, people.
If you in that situation, do you stay and fight?
Here's my belief. My belief is anyone that was around 30 years ago, at least, when they were still part of Moscow,
Soviet Union,
you pretty much knew once Ukraine became its own entity that, and you didn't want nobody to govern you, whether it's you going back to part of the Soviet Union or the U.S., you pretty much saying you gonna fight. That's the way I look at it. All them people pretty much knew when they got to that point, it was gonna fight.
I'm asking, will you do it?
I wasn't there at that time.
No, I'm asking right now. if you were there,
I can't answer that.
Would you say
what?
I'm not living.
If you're
I'm not going to live in. Listen, hold on a second. I'm not going to live in a place that's not governed by somebody, knowing that it was a part of an entity from before. Because it always.
If you were Ukrainian, would you stay and fight?
It's really a yes or no question.
That's the question. Hold on. Let me answer that. Let me answer that, Dave. If I was in Ukraine back when they was part of the Soviet Union, and then we broke off.
He's not.
And I stayed in Ukraine. But you know what I'm saying? And I stayed in Ukraine. I knew what was going down. You knew that always is in the background. If they were part of the Soviet Union, I lived there and I stayed in Ukraine after they broke off, that is always going to be in the background because so yeah, I would have to fight because I'm staying in a country, you know what I mean, that I know that the country that we broke off from wants to obtain it back. That I would have to.
Okay, so let's say you wasn't. You was born after that. You was born after all that happened.
I'm out of here. I ain't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? That's your home. Exactly. I wasn't around to see what happened prior.
Okay. So
I don't know what happened prior.
Let me rephrase the question.
I'm out of here.
Let me rephrase the question.
That's your homeland.
Let me rephrase the question.
I'm out of here.
A bunch of how can I put this? Midgets. No, little people. A bunch of little people knock on your door and say, "Get out. This is my house." What you gonna do?
Show me the paperwork. Show me the paperwork. You know what I mean? Where's that at?
Bob, what do you do?
Because we
can't ask him no questions.
I'm kicking the shit out of one of them little motherfuckers and I'm shooting them. Talking about get out, nope. Because now I'm thinking post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Now I'm thinking of Black Wall Street. I'm thinking about all these countries, all these cities that they got sabotaged off that shit. I'm not doing that. Nope. They're gonna kill you anyway. So I'm getting mine off.
Crazy scenario though, right?
I'm going.
So we're gonna turn the
They're coming after me.
What you gonna do? You gonna leave?
I'm fighting, bro.
Yeah.
Give me a rocket launcher. You know what I'm saying?
Give
me a rocket launcher.
You ain't moving.
No.
Man,
shooting.
Dude.
I'm kicking the shit out of them and firing.
At some point, where does your pride come in at to say, you know what? I'm fighting for mine.
This is my
shit. So you fighting with the family or the family leaving? You said
all the families getting guns and shooting too. The little ones, they gonna get. Yes, we all going out.
Down. We going out. We going out.
Lil Dave is in on this.
It's all out war. It's all out war, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody shoot.
We need all hands on deck.
Yes.
Well, all hands ain't on deck, man. 1.5 million kids is up out of there. So, hey, everybody out there,
but just they do. Your whole country, your home is being invaded by a neighboring country.
Lost everything.
You just run and flee,
dude. Most of them
you never come back.
Most of the people are kids.
But just think about it. When they have to leave that country, they go to another country. They're now refugees in an unknown place.
That's a term.
Squalors. You mean? Yep. Do you see the conditions that most of these people living in?
Hey, for kids, it's a chance. The way things are gonna happen, maybe they'll win and they get to come back. But there's no
winners. There's no winners. If their dad had to stay there, they're basically without one parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's traumatic alone.
And then y'all seen the news. They ordered all the transgenders, y'all staying and fighting.
Yeah.
But you got
they had to.
But then
they had to. Hey, hold up, player. You know what I mean? Come on back. You know what I mean? Come on back.
Some of them stayed, some of them left.
You said you fighting. Why can't they fight?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just asking the question.
Some of the women, y'all fight too if y'all want to stay. Shit.
So now
all hands on deck, right? All hands on deck, right?
What was it? A preference? Like, was it all transgender, or was it like the male trans women
Male,
or
it was the
women
males.
trans males?
Everybody try to get out.
If you had
You gotta
a
stay.
Sloan, if you got a Johnson, you got to stay. I don't give a damn.
Everybody
if you
part
up
of
in
the client game. You come on back.
dress,
You got-
spandex, whatever. You stand up pissing, you got to stay. But you have to. We ain't getting no help. They ain't getting no help.
None.
But that don't help us.
What you mean it don't help? All hands.
Hey,
All
they can
all
shoot.
cocktails.
Hey, some of them
You gotta
motherfuckers
do
got
whatever you
guns,
can
yo.
do to fight.
They clearly made their choice on gender, right? So that means that
They
they're
got
not
gender.
really
War don't got no gender.
they're not in the same mentality as
Women
their
fight.
birth.
War
Women
ain't got
fight.
no gender. Yeah.
The women fight.
Yeah.
So then women should stay too. Then because we're kind of caught in a dilemma here in the United States, right? I know you heard about the transgender girl that's been swimming in college and been beating everybody, right?
Just like track and wrestling and
no,
boxing.
but this to the point that has no one has said anything, but now even the teammates are basically voting against her. Like, yeah, it's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was in last place when she was a male, in college, and now she in first place as a female, and we can't win because she winning everything.
Yeah. There has to be limits, man. There has to be limits. Some things, sorry, if you made that choice, some participation events, some events that you participate in, you're not going to be able to. It's an unfair advantage. At some point, it's just like, just because you say that you are mentally, you think that you're a female, you still have a lot of masculinity in the masculine ways. Like you said, he was in last with the males, then come on with the females dominating. Just go to a rec league then, right? Why just an open event or something, right? Why are you trying to take the joy out of these women? Now, is that considered under the hashtag Me Too also? Because I think that's kind of abuse. It is. Isn't that a form of abuse? They come in dominating. No? That's a form of domination, right? Yes. Oh, now y'all got crickets. Now y'all got crickets. This is barbershop talk. Come on. This is this.
Hey man. Hey.
I'm out there once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out there on the plank again. I'm out there on the plank.
You clearly missed the whole billboard with this one. You know what
How
I'm saying?
I missed the billboard?
I don't know what you was aiming at, bro.
All I'm aiming is that it's an unfair advantage.
Okay, well, the Me Too.
You have unfair advantage.
The Me Too is not based off of unfair advantage. The Me Too was someone that actually was assaulted. They were assaulted.
That's not assaulting the integrity of the sport. It's not. Come on, man. That's not insulting the integrity of the sport. No?
They physically were assaulted, Bob.
They're physically getting assaulted. They're physically getting assaulted during the matches.
Because you can use that vernacular in two different ways. The same way, you know what I mean, black people use terms of endearment like you straight.
No,
you know what I mean? You can't use assault in the same way.
Wait a minute here.
You just can't.
So I'm not on to something here. Okay, so let's say have a judo competition or a boxing competition or martial arts competition. That's physical. You're physically abusing that woman.
but they stopped.
Right?
But they signed. But they signed up for that. But the Me Too, they didn't sign up for it.
That's
they
not Me Too.
No. They
You're
said
physically
no.
assaulting.
Somebody said no, and somebody else said yes.
That's
all
I'm saying.
This what you're saying is they both said yes. So
all I'm saying is
there was an agreement to pair up and go against. So no,
wrestling.
It's not the same.
Okay, wrestling.
You fishing, Bob. You fishing. Let it go. Let it go.
That's not physical assault? That's not physical assault.
No, you signed up for it.
Okay.
You signed up for it.
They signed up for the swimming and everything too.
That's just like, you know what I mean, you going up against, you know what I mean, someone, they say, you know what, I want to wrestle you, and you 500 pounds. But, you know what I mean, I want to wrestle you. But you're not 500 pounds. You 200
open
pounds.
weight. It's open weight.
You 200 pounds. You know what I mean? You agree to that.
Okay.
And that person, you know, turns you into a pretzel. And is that
That's
assault?
2 males you're assuming then, right?
But is that assault?
That's 2 males.
But is that assault?
Well, it depends on how it ends.
You agreed. You got turned into a pretzel. You got turned into a pretzel.
That's an assault. That's an assault.
You agreed to get turned into a pretzel because you knew this dude was 500 pounds and could bench 2,000 pounds. You knew it. But you signed up for it anyway.
Okay. I get what you're trying to say too, but however,
there is no however.
Yeah. Okay. It's not. If you're doing physical combat,
it is not. Sport, it's not like the Me Too. That's all I'm saying. A little different. Not even a little different. There's vast difference.
So Me Too. So only hashtag Me Too is just to abusive violence. Is that what it's only associated with?
People who have been sexually assaulted.
Oh, so it's just sexually assaulted on the Me Too.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just like you just been assaulted verbally, physically, or spiritually.
No. Sexually assaulted.
Okay. What about your time's up?
Time's up. What's that?
Time's up. That's another.
I heard that one.
Yeah, time's up. That's one too.
Enlighten me, but I don't know if I want your definition because your definition. I may have to look that up.
Time's up. I think is more so on like job equality. You know what I mean? Like if you had the same position, going after the same position as a female for a job, and the male got paid more. I think same job, male get paid.
Oh, so gender equality.
Gender equality.
Yeah, that's gender equality then.
Hey, I'm with Dave Chappelle on that thing. Now, I mean, I know you're a comedian and all, but you know, everybody wants equality, but everybody don't. You know what I mean? Get the
that depends, man.
Equal amount of.
We know this because our pigmentation.
Patrons that come to the game.
Uh-huh.
You know, the soccer women wants the same as the men's soccer players and all that good stuff. And WNBA wants more money, seemingly not the same as the NBA, but more than what they make, you know what I mean, here in the United States. But marketability ain't there.
I mean, you know, numbers don't lie. Everything's numbers.
Yeah, I know you can't ask for more pay when the income ain't the same.
And I think also the NBA kinds of what they supplement it. You know, what's the right word I want to say? What's business welfare? What is that? When you get what is that companies get? But it's basically business welfare. What's the term? I can't think of the term.
You call it. It's supplement. They supplement a part of their income.
Yes. But there's a term. There's a term too. I just can't think about it. But that's what the NBA does. They supplement the WNBA's. You know,
always have.
So
portion of their proceeds go towards. You know what I mean?
So they're not bringing that up. You know what I mean? Like they could be like, well, technically we're losing money with you guys. So how are we going to pay you guys? Well,
they really
even a good portion.
They really gonna fight for it now because a lot of people play over in Ukraine and Russia. You know, that's where they get a lot of their $1 million from. You know what I mean? And now with this league, you know what I mean, going on about to falter over there.
Yeah. So
they're gonna be banking on the WNBA to, you know what I mean, add more games and do whatever.
So that's gonna be to NBA. And it's just like with anything, right? On this, right? It's a business, right? Like everybody say, it's never personal, it's just business. Well, get a better product out there, right? I'm just saying. Okay, so now am I off the map again? Am I off the map again? Am I off the map again? I am.
No, elaborate. I'm with you. I'm following you.
I mean, right? I mean, the whole thing is, okay, how can you get a better product out of that, right? I mean, that should be the basis of the breakdown. I think personally, I think there should be more women out there marketing and promoting it. Talking about the WNBA and basketball, right? I think there has to be some good women up in that position that can go after the marketing and sales. Have to be. I mean, you can't expect, and when you expect something, you're already going downhill. It's all about agreements, But so if you're expecting, let's say for example, the WA to get more viewership or more people, I don't think you target male audiences. You would target more females, right? Because men are not going to watch the game as much as a female do, right? Because you tend to go after or bond with your A-likes, right? I mean,
yeah. I think that's probably the underlying problem. The most girls who play basketball, they look at more the NBA than the WNBA. Even though their skill set is, and the don't get me wrong, the WNBA players,
they got some girls that can ball straight up.
They straight up hoopers.
Straight up.
No question about that. But I think they get caught in that that dilemma, and this is no basis of anything, but I think they get caught in that dilemma of, hey, a lot of them are a part of the alphabet crew, and so they have to almost kind of as a young age determine what they're part of, right? And then the parents and all of that kind of good stuff, certain things become taboo, that kind of turn it off. And I think the WNBA is trying to straddle that fence, but and then they're not really shame about it anymore. Before they never said anything about it, but now it's like, hey, look, we queer and LGBT, Q community, they queer LGBTQ. I mean everything about their commercial and their marketing is based off of that genre. No, I mean, but it is though. I mean, a lot of it is inviting for heterosexuals for the most part. And I think that's one of the biggest thing there. I mean, it's that's a travesty to just think that, hey, we're only catering towards one sexuality, not a part of a talent base,
and that's how you lose the money.
Type of thing. Yeah.
That's how you lose the money.
Yeah, it should be more open and not really geared about sexuality, because sexuality does not come into sports.
No,
and playing the game.
Exactly.
You had to figure out. I think also, splitting hairs. They had to figure out what ticks for them, right? What ticks for the WNBA. You can't expect to go after the same model as the NBA are using. You can't, right? There's no way you can win. How are you getting that audience? Right? The focus can't be on using the NBA model. I think you could take certain aspects of that and use, but you can't go after that model. You gotta, like you said, there's some women out there that can ball straight up.
Yep.
They just got to figure out how to market it. It's the same thing with baseball. Baseball has this issue, right? Think about it, with the imaging, right? They just start now getting into social media. With all the time in between plays of a baseball game, you would think they would concentrate on the player personalities, right? You know how long you can be in a dugout?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even in the field. I think that's one thing that they need to do that baseball is having an issue with, is how to get this new generation. Like I said, they have to. I think baseball, if they concentrate on the personalities of their player, like for instance, like my man, I'm going to piggyback off what my man Gary Vaynerchuk said. For instance, right here where we're at, Mike Trout. That's the great American good old boy right there. There's no way they're marketing him how he should. Right? I mean, he looks like the guy who's going to come with the white horse, shining armor to the front door.
See, but that's just it. Baseball doesn't have to do that.
If they did, right? I think that's the difference. So if we're talking about like the difference, right? So
the baseball has a well-established fan base that no other organization, not even basketball or football, even comes close to.
But they're
You know
losing.
what I mean?
They're losing audience though.
No, they're not.
Viewership is yeah.
No, they are.
And baseball participation is going down.
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's slow for the
kids don't play baseball like how our generation.
Kids don't watch baseball.
Man.
No, they don't. But have you ever seen the baseball stadiums? When have you ever seen the baseball stadium empty?
Plenty times.
We ain't talking about the Indians. We ain't talking about the Cleveland Indians.
Oh my!
I'm talking about.
And we ain't talking about the White Sox. Let's clear that up.
You're right.
We ain't talking about the White Sox either.
You're right.
Let's
They need to stay empty.
Them,
Nobody need to be at the White Sox stadium. I agree. You know what I mean? They need to wise up and go north. You know what I'm saying? Get a better baseball game. What's that?
Are there brothers in the north? I don't know. All I'm saying is Wrigley Field. All I'm saying is you see a lot of European faces. That's all I'm saying. You see a whole lot of European faces.
Are we talking about fans or you talking about racists, man?
We're talking about fans. We're talking about fans.
You saying
I'm talking about fans.
I mean, them people. They people too. They in the fans.
All I'm saying is baseball, they're losing people. It's not like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. And that's what I'm saying as far as the marketing for baseball. They're in the kind of same dilemma as WNBA.
Baseball has never been a pleasurable watch thing for any era. Any era.
It's gone down for real.
It just hasn't.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
It is. It's not the same for you.
It's
not the same for you.
What?
For you, I mean, you generalizing, man.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna bring up facts. I'm gonna bring up my fault for not bringing up the facts.
I know,
that's the real thing about baseball.
I know, but
the younger generation
we're talking watch on TV. The younger generation don't watch TV these days. No way. Everything they watch is on social media. All they news
and NBA.
All
that's
the
what I'm
highlights.
saying.
Everything is on social media.
That's what I'm saying. Major League Baseball got to do a better job of that. That'll help them. That's all I'm saying. That'll help them. They haven't they're getting better, but they haven't transformed over to these devices. They have, they're still old school in certain aspects.
If you look, you talked about Mike Trout. If you go look at Mike Trout's Twitter account, see how many Twitter followers Mike Trout has. Again.
And he's under marketed and under advertised. Yes, he is. He's not. He's not out there compared to even OBJ or Giannis, Greek Freak. None of them. He's not up there like that. He's not getting viewed like that
because he's not willing to share that personality. He's not willing to share that personality. Baseball players make a lot of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially people of his stature.
There's only a couple of them to make that good money like that.
There's only a few.
There's only a few.
Trout got that Nike money. You know what I mean? And he got that baseball money.
Yeah. And you don't think he should have more sponsorships now? You don't think so? When the last time you seen him in a commercial?
He's not that personality, bro.
When the last time you seen him in a commercial?
He doesn't have that personality. Name me one baseball player, even in the past 20 years, that you've seen on TV in commercials.
The one brother down there in San Diego, the Padres brother, he's been in a few.
Tatis?
He's been in a few. Yes.
Okay.
Shortstop.
He just started playing 2 years ago in the league.
Hey man, you said give me a name. I gave you a name.
And that's local. And
they gave you no six man. You know what
I mean? Look at Valdi. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
We've asked you 10
Guerrero
questions.
Jr.
We've asked you 10 questions. You know what I'm saying today. You over here.
Okay. Look at Valdi Jr. Look at Valdi Jr. He's nice.
He's in Canada.
He's with Team Jordan.
He's in Canada.
And he's with Team Jordan.
In Canada.
Okay. And that's a brother. You don't think he's under marketed?
Bob, did the NBA, you know what I mean, blast all over? Hey, Toronto Raptors is the world champions when they won.
Yes,
they did
were.
not. No, they didn't.
How you're in the United States? How you know if they ain't been blasting up there in Canada?
I'm saying in the United States.
How do you know? You got a
Canadian
Canadian
channel.
United States. You know they was blasting
in the United States.
That was their first time winning. That was their first time winning, man. So
and
you know they blasting in Canada.
How many ads did you see outside of the last 2 days?
I see the last, like they always do. Like they always do, the same amount.
You ain't see none.
It sounds like Snoop Dogg stuff, like they always do.
Stop it.
You ain't see nothing.
Oh, man, come on, man. We didn't even see shit when the Lakers won.
Because that was an asterisk. They wasn't
so that's okay. It's okay. My point. Like, okay, yes. Stop it. Yes, I'm not coming out in some bullshit out the air. Okay. Hey, you know what? Hey, we gonna get on to this because this might be a record how long we've been on here. But you know what? We gonna get into a new segment of Knock It Off. So this time on Knock It Off, and shout out to my man Dave for bringing this up. Yes, so there's a company out there, ladies and gentlemen, that offers more than $6,000 to smell dog poop for 2 months. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's a company out there, thank you, Dave, for bringing this up. Yes, sir. Who offers more than $6,000 to smell poop, dog poop that is, for 2 months. Yes, a plant-based pet food, I should say, in Britain is offering to pay dog owners more than $6,000 to switch their canine's diet for 2 months and keep track of what the pet's poop smells like. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. So, DP, we're going to start off with you. What do you think, man?
I'll take animal poop for $6,000, please.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably right up his alley because he is a dog owner. So good.
I thought we was playing Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll take that. $6,000 just to smell it. I got to pick it up. I smell it when I pick it up. So
there
yeah,
there you go.
$6,000.
Yeah, that's nothing, man. Right? Go ahead. Yeah. You got a dog. You know what I mean? That's what some things I understand about.
I say, man, like you said, man, you got to be a hustler out here, man. You know what I mean? Multiple streams of income. And the streams may go through your nose, too. You know what I mean? I take it.
Hey, man, you might got COVID. You might have COVID, can't smell it. What about you, Sid?
Hey.
Would you do
that? Pass. Hard pass on the poop smelling.
This guy who got kids. You know, he had to smell them diapers, smelly diapers.
Yeah, because they my kids. I ain't smelling nobody else's. Recently.
Well, it would be your dog, like you said in the article. You know,
I don't have a dog, so I ain't doing it.
But $6,000, come on, like you said, we've dealt with right? Things.
So put it. Let me help you make a better decision on this easy $6,000. Yeah. Have you ever gone in the bathroom after somebody in your house?
No.
Man, it's gonna be lying, Bob. No. Really?
No.
Yeah, really?
I do not.
Okay. No. Have you ever walked past
the
bathroom? Have you ever walked past the bathroom after somebody will be taking a dump?
So you never smelled the insides of your significant other?
No, hell nah. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know, yeah.
All that ass you be licking, see you.
I really didn't know how to phrase that, Bob. I was about to come back with that too.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, that's something.
When you turn off the lights, you know what I'm
saying? You didn't mess that wrong. You didn't mess around with that. Yeah, you messed around with that opposite eye.
I know. He got 2 years. That
Luke song that came on. That Luke song that came on in one of your playlists. See?
No.
This cat here.
Oh, wait a minute. See, so
$6,000 just to walk past the bathroom.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a better one. So you ain't never, went to a restaurant, public bathroom, high school, and you in the next stall next to somebody. You got to smell it. They right next
Nope.
to you. You
Yeah.
got to go.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dorms. See, hold on. Wow. So only poop you done smelled is yours then, huh?
That's it. That's the only one I want to
you full of
That's
shit.
it.
Okay, so that's the same thing. So what happens when you eat something that your stomach don't agree with? Same thing.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Nope. I don't want that.
Take one of them COVID dumps, boy. You be like, ooh, I could have got $6,000 for this.
He said, knock it off.
He said, knock it off. Oh man. So you know what? We're gonna keep it moving right along. We ain't brought this up, but I figured see what gets Yes, and in the new, I had to bring this up here because C is a Knicks fan. Anyhow, Knicks, the New York Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's father was found safe during, I guess, the NBA players' plea for help for for people to find his father, the police, I should say, to go out and look for his father. I had no idea something was going on. What the hell happened? See, did you know any inside story to this?
Hey man, look. Mr. Robinson really didn't know what's going on. He was just like,
what is going on here, man?
I mean, okay. That's all I can say on that one. He was just happy his pops was okay, man.
No, what happened? Why was he missing? Was he missing?
Well, we'll see. Hey,
real.
It says New York Knicks player Mitchell Robinson's father has been found safe after being missing since February 11th, according to Escambia County Sheriff's Office. I guess Mitchell Robinson Jr. has been safely located. It says, thank you for your shares or whatnot. I guess Mitchell Robinson Jr. will stop for a traffic violation in Clayton, Missouri on Tuesday morning, according to TMZ reports. I guess during the stop, officers are said to have discovered that he was listed as a missing person by Escambia County Police in Florida. According to the outlet, the Clayton County Police Department released Mitchell Jr. with a warning. I guess so there it is. And a warning, I guess, please. No, that's the wrong line. Anyway, news of Robinson's father being found comes after his son's basketball star social media plea earlier this week for his father's safe return. So I guess you're right, see? He didn't know either.
Yeah, like I said, he was missing, and he was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, a cat from Louisiana, you know what I mean? So don't know where he went on the bayou, I-95 down that way or something. But cat was gone for a while. Nobody knew where he was at.
So Pop got dementia? His Pop got dementia or something?
I don't know. Pop's kind of young to have dementia, though.
Nah, he ain't that old. He just dipped out.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, so he wasn't missing. He just didn't want to be found.
Pretty much. That's the case. It sounded like to
I
me.
think that's what sounds more like it.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
He just both out. You know what I mean?
I ain't answering these cats' phones. They don't want nothing. Shit, let me be me. Son just wired me some money. I'm trying to be free. Shit.
They gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right too.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Damn cell phones. You know what I mean? I ain't got to answer it.
I ain't got to answer nothing. I got that money right now. Shit. Going out here, hit the road, see what it do. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay my hat over here, see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? I'll check out my game. You know, my son's game.
Yeah, cat was just rolling out, man. Couldn't get a hold of him. They said
traffic stop. Well, at least these people's caring for him, man. You know, check on him because shit. You know,
how many days was he missing on?
It was since February 11th.
He was gone
about a month, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
He was gone.
A traffic stop in another state. A few more states over.
Pops and pulled Lamar Odom. He's at one of the little brothels, huh? Take that natural Viagra.
Motel Sixes. He was hitting up all the Motel Sixes on the interstate.
He was doing what's Michael Jackson Pop's name?
Michael Jordan's dad was doing that shit.
What's Michael Jordan Pop's name?
Come on, man. He was getting the car moving.
Man with the 8 Viagra pills.
Yeah, he was in the brothels. I knew he was gambling, but I know he's in the brothels.
Who?
Man.
You say MJ dad.
Probably.
No, I'm talking about
what's
Michael.
Gonna be next to the
I'm talking about Michael
shack?
Jackson. I mean Michael Jackson.
Oh,
not Michael Jordan.
You talking about Joe Jackson?
Joe Jackson with the 8 Viagra pills.
Oh.
Joe was like, I'll be ready all night for a couple days.
Joe was about making things happen. I make things happen. Look at Michaels.
Joe
Look
was going to work. That man didn't have a gang of kids. So he might have knew what
I know. He shot it all out with all them kids. He ain't had no more. He needed some Viagra.
Yeah. If you knew how many shots off I had to get Michaels, it's a long time for me to get Michaels. You know?
Oh no,
Michaels. Yes, sir.
Guys getting up there, man. Y'all about ready to take some Viagra too?
Hey, you know what? On that note, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you know you can always support the B-Side Podcast. You can go to Cash App, $ Robert Sellers. You can go to Venmo, Robert Sellers -4. PayPal, go to BB Sales. Once again, $ Robert Sellers for the Cash App. Venmo, hit me up, Rob -Sellers -4. And on PayPal,
what's the commercial?
BB Sales. You know what I'm saying? Always check in on that note, definitely. So, support the B-Side Podcast. You see it on the screen. Hey, we take them. So, see where what's your handle, man? Where people can locate you at, brother?
Be Nice on Twitter. See Nice on Instagram. Hey, Benny the Butcher album.
Oh,
Tana Talk. Get it, people. Woo-hoo, get it.
Did y'all go see him down there in Santa Ana?
No.
When at the little spot?
The 26th.
Oh, it's the 26th of this month.
What DP? There it is. Is that where can people get you at? Is that your handle right
Twitter,
there?
Y'all. That's it right there.
That's it.
Hit your boy up if you want some facts. I'll answer all your questions.
There it is. Hey. Go to Alec Roberts on IG. Definitely check it out. You can go to where am I at over here, people? Come on now. Also, you know, go on IG, go to B-Side Podcast Q. The B-Side Podcast Q. Yes, sir. Hit me up also at AR Sales 2 on IG. Check us out, you know, and if you need some gear or anything, we got it. AlecRoberts.com. We got some caps. We got some t-shirts. We got some gear on there, merchandise. Anyhow, hey, thanks for tuning in once again. Oh, I see you right there. Dangerous Species once again. Hey,
Isaiah Thomas, come on the show so you give him the stats of how you was ripping Michael Jordan ass. You know what I mean? Come on the show, Isaiah.
Oh, no, he did.
Do the same what he did for Derek Harper and everybody, all them other guards y'all had over there, Dick Land, right around that time. John Starks.
Come on the show.
John Starks.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, all right. Peace out, people. Peace.
Don't get mad, you know. Isaiah, give it to him.